Welcome to another one game a day. We're playing Citizen Sleeper. And apparently there's another one announced. Cool. New game. Choose character class. What do we got? Operator, extractor, machinist. Present modifies automated system used to industrial resource extraction. Sleepers assigned to machinist work are usually diligent, careful, and structured people. Not me. Operator works with drones and high-precision remote machines to perform complex tasks from a distance. Sleepers assigned to operator work are usually cerebral and precise people. Cerebral? Isn't that like part of a brain? Cerebellum? Whatever. Extractor work on resource extraction, often in hard vacuum environments. Sleepers assigned to extractor work are often confident, self-sufficient, and have a high level of endurance. I don't really know why any of these. I don't know. Give me engineer. I'm a machinist. Machinist. Also, how's Gage? How you doing? Hopefully I can take some boredom off from you, Das. I'm gonna call you Das. First thing you become aware of First thing you become aware of on waking is the disconnect. The delay between thinking and feeling. Between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. Where are you? No. It said it's worse when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that was indisputably yours. Wow. Wow. Goody! How are you? Think of the body. Leap into a cold leg on a hot day, sting of blood welling from a fresh wound, friction of a fingertip. All of a sudden the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach until you can't tell one from the other. I don't know what I'm doing. The cold slips in behind and around you and the sensations fade out of reach. Yo! Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body, given your current circumstances. The walls of the container feel immediately present. Cold. Hard. With your back and face, cramping your limbs. Water! Porcelain! Bestie! How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Gage. Cody! I hope Gage is fine too. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful. Not like you used to know pain, at least. Emergency mode pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There's no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now there are thousands of them. Thousands of them. Rock. Much love, Rock. Thank you for lurk. Rainbow Bash! Wow, that's a lot of emotes. God damn. What are these? Johan P7. Potato jammies. Under Black Cat. All those are all Twitch emotes. Maisie. Hell yeah. Right. Remember the plan. What is a tater tot? Some potato snack, I think. I don't know. You must remember that it wasn't a good plan, but then your options were limited. Once you got the itch to get out, by any means possible, it was either that plan or something much worse. It was at least simple. Collapse the shaft, drift away in the chaos, slip in the cargo processing, seal yourselves in the containers, then just hope the freighter left before you were missed. Ah, it's like an escape plan. Some were lost in the shaft, others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers, but the freighter, as far as you know, left. It feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even if, in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reached any destination. How's Borson? How's Cody? You're almost fully blossomed, Cody. Almost. I think there's one more step into that badge. Me. The second week, there's 2 more. Oh. Well, fig. I am stupid. Wait for the code. That's all there is now. It's been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. You're dully aware of damage to your legs, your right arm. You've been reserving...
Come zone.
Come zone.
Only come inside anime girls.
Or should have it too.
Clit, double jointed.
Somehow she's only at the first. Unless you have to actually change it. Gauge! There it is. How's Gauge? You have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You have spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be possible to endure. I'm bad, not bad. What happened? Other than eating the world's messiest sandwich. Hope it was delicious at least. You feel the weight of that impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind. Once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. Rest. Time passes. The cold creeps further in. You know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsome. Feel something. Warmth. Not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound too, everywhere. Screeching and shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Ducking. Wow, this song is amazing. Any One of Us by Gareth Gates? Don't think I've heard it. Ayo, 240 streams, she keeps going. Oh, there it is. Now you got blossoming thingy. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for 240 goddamn stream streak. Love you. Neat. Oh, hell yeah, I really like this game. Oh, you played this. Well, I mean, this was free on Epic a while back, I think. Neat. How are you? Then lights. White as the cold. Softer and softer until in a haze of dirty yellow a figure appears. You're out. I'm out? But I just got here. Dragos, pragmatic salvager. Pragmatic and private salvager. It's been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You sit huddled in a corner of his scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You're slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. It's raining, Mom! Oh. That car's back. The one that someone broke into. Yeah, how's Neat? How you doing? Person said, busy, you. Good. I mean, good that you're busy. Hopefully your day goes by fast. What are you busy with? Work, yes, but like more specifically. I'm alright. A little tired. I woke up like extra tired today. At least I thought I like slept more than usual. A little bit more. A lot. Fair enough. Keep at it, girl. You got this. I believe in you. I played it on Game Pass a good while back. Alright, been trying to do productive stuff, but gotten distracted a lot. Sounds like me. Okay. What kind of game is this? What kind of productive stuff? What are you getting distracted by? Also, my necklace is wrong way around. This is not. We can't have this. It's not. This is not how it goes. Ugh, there we go. Ow. Okay. Reading sim it looks like so far. They're surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. What kind of voice would this guy have? So, sleeper, you all thawed yet? Almost. Never seen one of you coming like this. New frames must have better perseverance than Sub-Zero back. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to hull plates or inside the outer locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Gregos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech. His headset with its glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stare. Irising eye? Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but he seems lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he's just figuring out what to do with you. I should be cooking and prepping for next week's trip. Where are you going now? Holy shit. Instead been practicing ropes and playing games. Ropes. Intriguing. I mean, I'm sure you have enough time to prepare for next week. It's only Wednesday, my dudes. What happened to them? Ignores your question. I won't ask what led you to it. Sell yourself to a corporation? And I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now, and you're just software. A rogue emulation illegally possessing corporate property. I'm not sure what's going on with my accent. You're not alone. Remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded to the sleeper cells. The promise of a life off-world. But as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. Your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You're no longer that person. You're an offshoot. A copy. Yeah, I just want to start early. Going to Berlin. Oh shit. You see, System of Down. System of a Down is in Berlin. Fucking sign me up. Plus explore for a few days. Super excited. Oh, I'm excited for you. That sounds amazing. Kinda, yeah. I don't mind reading. Hope you guys don't mind my reading. I know some people like my voice at least. What you won't know is what's ahead. At least the last one didn't. There's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out. S&R wants to protect their property. But if they can't keep hold of you, well, then no one can. Remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence. Build independence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down, separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? Well, for now, sleeper, you're one of the lucky ones. Fergus glanced up and away towards the glassy dome of the yard. The eye is the best place you could be right now. The eye? The station. You'll see soon enough. Fergus impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I've got things to be getting on with. He trails off. There's an old freight container I've been using as storage out in the stacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you're welcome to it. Urtur. Temporary! What's up, dude? Welcome in. Something wells up inside of you. Emotion. Fatigue. You shakily get to your feet. Not. Ooh. The fuck? Comes to the stream and the first thing they do is water? This... I've been lurking for a bit. Heck yeah. Read while drinking. Drinking simulator. Wait, what? Alright, you head up. Alright, you head up on... no, what? Alright, you head on up there. You look like you need some rest. With that, Drago stalks back into the wrecks. His drone's already converging on a rusting hulk. Plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work. Work. Welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on there runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. But if I don't, what happens then? Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and end the cycle now. Check locations by clicking on their icon. Where is it? I don't know. Oh, this one. I thought I was here. All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. Pokemon! Gotta catch a Simisear. Damn, that was fast, Neat. She was ready. End cycle. The cycle ends anew. Wait. No. Ooh, Gaijin got one. So, it's raining. I hope it doesn't rain until the stream ends. It says it's supposed to end at about... right before my stream ends. So I wanna get some workout done at the outdoors gym. Fast as fuck, boy! I can see that. I hope you both catch it. Wake curled up in the corner of the container and begin slowly assembling the world around you. I can assemble the world? After all this time, you still find this body, the one you wake in now, strange and disjointed. Its message is readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the cold. Here you are, on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know. After all this, what matters? I don't know. Getting answers, I guess? What? Neither one of you got it. Well, that's fucking bullshit. Damn it, PCG. Time for rage. Rage against the machine. Pokemon machine. It all matters. Past is impossible to escape if it remains a blur. What S and ARP did to you cannot be forgotten. You need a way of understanding all this before you can move on. Where are you? What is this place? What happened to the others? Questions outnumber the answers. You want to change that, but you'll have to learn to survive first. Yep, for survival. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. The mylar blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets? Some desiccated powder. Tasty. You thumb the power stud off the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the sachets smell like damp wood and you sprinkle them into the liquid. What am I making? What am I cooking here? As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A A ring, like the station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright polygonal shapes, like angular suns, burning into your mind. I saw they have some thunder the other day. Ooh, went out to the balcony with my raincoat and cup of tea, trying to see and hear them properly. That balcony always faces the wrong way, but got to enjoy some good flashes and rumbles. I do enjoy that too. Like, I don't have a balcony and stuff, but which I really wish I did, especially in the summer. But I don't. But thunder's nice. I wouldn't go outside to watch it or anything, but like, I'll look out from my little window thing. It's nice. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images, and it is long after you finish drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can and try to gather enough energy to greet the day. What are these? Condition, action, dice, and energy. Condition. Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. Flickering? Is that my condition? It depletes by one segment each cycle, but can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. Breakdown there. Oh, sorry, burp. You have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. The number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice you have. I'm missing one, I think. Once you've used your dice, you cannot take any further actions and must rest to recover them, ending the current cycle. You also need to eat to survive. Why? This is represented by your energy bar. You can refill your energy bar by eating, but first you will have to find somewhere to get food. Your energy depletes by two segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you will be starving. When starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will also deplete at double rate per cycle. Wow. Oh, condition, yeah, dies. Oh, that's my energy. Oh, I got a huggy. Leave, I guess. Dragon is standing in the corridor when you close up the container. He's still wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor you realize it is implanted. The drone sits on his shoulder, its cache of sensor eyes rapidly irising. How are you feeling? Okay. Drone chirps. Good to hear. You notice that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe. He pauses. So, I'm not going to chit-chat too long. You well enough to work? Work? Look, I'll be honest with you, Sleeper. I didn't pull you out of the container out of the goodness of my heart. Looks away. At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old hulls down, sell them off to the shipyards or the bright market dealers for cryo. Occasionally we pull out some tags, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper you'll be used to the manual labor. And obviously I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up. Chits? Chits? The shits? These. He pulls out a handful of small metal bars. Air-walled cryo, isolated from the market. It's what we use for trade out here. Stuffs them back in your pocket. He shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be best suited moving on as quick as you can, and sleepers, well, he trails off. The things being the way that they are for me at the yard. Pauses. I need the help. Why? Things are a little tight, that's all. I owe a little cryo to the client here or there. Pauses, thinking of something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. Will do. He nods distractedly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later. Goes back. Looks like it's time to get to work. Work, work. How does one work? Suddenly, oh. I was using the wrong buttons. I was like, why did this not work? Instead of WSD, I was using ESDF. Yeah, that wouldn't work. So that's home, Drago's yard. I guess that's pretty much it. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff in the room, the screen right now. Actions are the primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. To perform an action, click and drag your chosen action dice to a slot. It's so hard. Is it? It's not raining where you are? I mean, it's still 22 Celsius even though it's raining, apparently. Oh, now it's 18, never mind. 22, no. You got the 22s. We've got the... Well, I don't know if it's raining anymore. But it is wet. Only 88 here. Why do 88? I wonder what's that in Celsius. Let's see. It's getting a bit toasty, yeah. So I'm the cool person. I'm the person that has the cools. What? No. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Inactive items. I have 69 inactive tabs. There you go. 88 Fahrenheit is what? 31! Holy shit, that is toasty. Good lord. Only, what do you mean only 88 here? It's 24 earlier and I needed water, but they didn't have water. Fuck off. Didn't have water? I mean, you can boil water from the tap. If you need it, you know, and then pull it down. Yeah, just gonna be hotter. Oh, that's outside temperature. That's crazy. I hope we don't get to those numbers this month, this summer. Actions reward you with clock progress, energy, condition, or items depending on their outcome. There are three types of outcome. Positive, the action goes better than expected. Neutral, the action succeeds. Negative, the action fails. Action dice affect these outcomes as follows. 6, 100% chance positive, 5, 50 positive, 50 neutral. 3 and 4, 25 positive, 50 neutral, 25 negative. 1 or 2, 50 chance neutral, 50 negative. Got it. Actions display information about their type, risk level, and the skill and modifiers that apply to that action. Type. Either critical or repeatable. Critical actions can only be performed once. Next year it's definitely going to be near 30. How do you know? That's almost a year ahead. Are you a foreseer? That's not the word. Maybe it is. I don't. See? Risk, either safe, risk or danger. Safe, no loss of condition, energy or cryo. Risky, negative outcome means cryo or energy loss. Danger, negative outcome means condition loss. Neutral outcome can mean cryo or energy loss. Skill. The skill that this action requires either engineer, interface, endure, intuit, or engage. Modifier. Either -1, 0, +1, or +2. This is added to the action dice when slotted and improves its value. Some actions require +1 to perform. Holy shit. Have you all ever tried a water bed? If yes, what did it feel like? I have not. I've heard it's like a little floaty. Okay, either hull dissection or manual salvage. I'm an engineer, so I should do this. It's risky though. This one's safe. I already forgot. 265 streak. Holy shit. People be streaking tonight. Thank you so much. God damn. Only 100 more. And you have a 1-year streak. How are you? You have 3 different twerk emotes? That's crazy. Four actually. You have my twerk as well. How are you, Rui? Hope you're doing good. When I was a kid, my parents had one for a little bit. Can't remember much of it though. Hey, there it is. It's a really bad one compared to all the other ones. That's okay. Let's do this, I guess. Dot action. 100% piece of shit. Actions often progress clocks. Clocks are displayed below the actions that fill them, and they track your actions and how they affect the world. Filling a clock means something, good or bad, is about to happen. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Drago's death, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle and can complete without player input. Any active cycle clocks will be displayed on the icon for that location. Horse! I can breathe for a second. Take the deepest breath you've ever taken, bestie. You're gonna need it. Maybe. plus, back in business. Plus 15 cryo. Any F1 plans today? Today? No. I do not think so now. You have to call in. Back in business. Every salvager knows they're always just one lucky haul away from their next payday. I'm sorry. It's... Emblem. I like it. Hurry up! Gimme more. Gimme. Find a doctor. In Citizen Sleeper, you will unlock drives as you discover more about yourself and the world. Drives guide you in pursuing specific objectives depending on which path you wish to take. You can track drives, and any dragged drive will place a yellow marker on locations that will help you pursue your goal. Access your drive menu via the arrow button at the top left of the screen. Find a doctor! Standing outside naked is doing nothing for me. I heard the heat is stroking people. Yo. I mean, that's an easy quote right there. I know you were trying for a quote and you got it. I don't even care. I'm giving you what you want. You're now free to explore Erlin's Eye and make a life for yourself here. Try tracking the drive to help you survive. Look for food to keep your energy up and a way to recover condition. Fill clocks to progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle at your home when you're out of dice. Use the mouse wheel or W and S to scroll along the station. Rotate to view an A and D. Good luck. First quote of the month. Oh shit, it is. Facts. Congratulations. Back in business. Find crime. Repay Dragos, survive. Fair enough. I'll do some manual salvage. Gonna take some time and sword, and sometimes the sword and cut your way through the towers of salvage, but you're no stranger to hard work. What if I put it here? Wait, this is risky, but I still have a better... Oops. Still have a better chance of getting good outcome. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just do that then. Berg efficient extractor plus random scrap item. Wow. Now see, there we go. Fuck's sake. Be negative. You're being gonna receive shipment. I can't get your break. Best of luck. You got this. I believe in you. Whatever. It's fine. It is fine. Hell yeah. Takes a while to get a handle on Drago's equipment, but before long you are precisely slicing down hull plates into neat piles. Well, what is this? Shipyard? Havenage? Construction yard? Yards? I mean... Oh, okay. Danger. All materials. Cool. So I can work and do you for basic. Oh, there's so much more now. Hackers. These are like work stuff, right? Alien Crossing. Gotta go back to work. Have a great story. Thank you, Gage. Much love, my friend. I hope work goes well, man. Only got a few more hours, buddy. You got this. Work well, but not too hard. You know, the usual. Rotunda. Steel dock plans. Maybe let's not do that. Could be 2 salvage sortie. What's this? Critical action. Danger. Ask for directions is danger. Right. Low end gate. Passage into the low end. 8 doll, 60 cryo. I don't know how much I think I have exactly 60. I do. There's nothing anymore there. Well, I'll be fine. Let's go to sleep. And cycle. Oh shit, I'm starving. This time you don't wake up. Instead, a ghost of the station, that shifting skeletal ring surrounds you. For a moment you're gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connections begin to establish themselves, threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange and then extensions, as you feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into the millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station, like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. Observe it. Even though you have no eye, I have no eyes. How do I know what to do? Anything? Maybe it's just during this. Even though you have no eyes, no sight, you feel the map of the station. No, not the map of the station, but the map of its connections. It's a looped cloud with spokes and spires that jut out into space. It is an ingrown thing full of obsolete loops and severed pathways. It is a system, a map, and a territory all at once. You notice a tugging feeling, pulling at you insistently as if it were a small child. Somehow it is pulling in 2 directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours, all at once. Find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second and you feel waiting there, the station splayed out across your mind. A storm of connecting nodes, waiting to be explored. Then it is gone. I'm starving, Marvin. How food? Market? I like food. Risky. Isn't this 100% positive? Yeah. I mean, let's do positive. Boss neutral. You keep your attention on the crowd around you as you pass along the bright walkways, taking it all in with an expert eye. Do it again. Manage to follow the flow of people and you start to appreciate, even enjoy the chaotic layout of the markets. I just really need food. New drive discovered? Build a ship mind. Yes, quite. Can I cook here? We aren't finished with this cycle. How do I food? I need food. I have 0 upgrade points. I don't think I'll have them anytime soon if this keeps up. Slum docked, that's new. Ah, food! Food! Ow. Sorry. Memphis is busy, his broad face uplit by the makeshift gas burning in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he laced thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented wok. His other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables in some red-flecked dressing. The smell is incredible. Watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus with the bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chits rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. Approach. Okay, it's definitely raining now. I can hear it. I think you could be able to hear it. Hold on. Can I make it? Wait. I don't know if you could hear it actually very well, but I tried. I tried. You join the queue. It's mostly made of off-duty salvagers, vac suits unzipped and rolled down to expose stained vests, grubby mods, a lattice of scars and tattoos. They discuss the best food on the eye, the best drink, comparing notes on bright market dives, the words cut through with heavy spacer slang. Eventually it's your turn and you shuffle to the front. Memphis speaks in a deep, even tone without looking up. First try is free. Oh, thank you. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire and your skin hardens in its glare. I know you, you sleepers. Memphis says while he cooks, his voice deep but clear. A hard life, a lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes. I know. Fungus. Tell him a story. Begin to tell him about your journey to the eye and he nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and the dark, of the container, and the endless cycle spent within it. Now it seems, you tell him, like some dream that you once had but can never forget. You tell him that the eye excites you and scares you and you are unsure where to walk, where to look, what to do. Eventually you tail off, running out of words. You place the plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time we can talk some more. He smiles. But next time, you pay. He slams a heavy hand against the button on the burner side and it shuts off. The roar of the flame and its impressive heat fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins to oil the wok. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms. He's surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. Well, that's not a forearm. I guess that would be a forearm. Anyway, big dude. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. The taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. You'll be back. I'll be back. Oh yeah. Let's go to the doctor. Next comes the call from the enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway towards the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. Like this? You were thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place, but now that you're here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, the decaying HAB block. I'm not sure what that is. They've all made the long queue a test of your nerve. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, this body, your body, will... not sure. You suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. Try to find something to distract yourself. Look inside. You lean against the doorframe and look into the apartment. The entryway is dark, punctuated by the green indicators of stacks of sealed containers. You lean in and see amber light filtering through the far doorway, screened with plastic sheeting, beyond which blurred shapes move. The slap of the enforcer's palm against the doorway jerks you awake. Wait your turn, he growls. Wild Aaron appears. Catch it, using exclamation poker catch. Winners revealed in the 90s. We're going back in time to reveal the winners. After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway, and you catch a distant voice. Send the next one in, Toshiro. Enforcer jerks his head and you step inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting of the far door. Yeah, gadget neat. The room beyond is bathed in warm lights. This mic stand is still weird. Slightly inconvenient, but much better than what I had. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives a full view of the Bright Market's sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above, and for a moment, you're transfixed by the motion. Sabine. Come sit. Nope. Come sit. It was a sharp voice. And you see a silhouette figure turned away, replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of a simple folding bed. Make your way across the room. The figure turns, and as you do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak, they blink, and then quickly regain their composure. Ah, bro. Pokemon community game is super rigged today. The fuck? Please sit. They gestured to the bed, then turned to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye. Remain still, please. The tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from their expression when you first entered. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably etched across their face. I think I did say that right the first time. Well, anyway. So is that a raincoat? Kinda looks like it. How long have you been on the station? They ask. Scanner still in their eye. A few cycles? They nod. It's good you came to me. I set the diagnostic scanner on the table. I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything. Take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. Nail polish remover into a small cut is not fun, just for your information. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it don't sound like that. That's not where it goes, friend. Your body is dying. They say without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy. SNR doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose. Prevent bodies like yours, frames, as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or in your case, escaping. They build in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. Familiar term in technology. Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, one which SNR remains the sole producer of. They look up. Sound familiar? Yes. Good, that may help. Swap to your other arm, running some thin metal device over your skin. Feel your forearm tremble. I'm sorry, Sabine says, and you're unsure if they mean for the cold touch or of the metal or everything else. Emulations like you, sleepers as most people know you, aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status. They focus hard on the inspection of your arm. And SNR has no reason to release stabilizer into the market. Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves. I know little of this is of use to you. They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. Stare at their back, willing them to say something. Anything. Sabine turns to face you. I may be able to help. They sigh, and you see the darkness under their eyes, hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door. You saw Toshiro outside? You're not. He works for my benefactor, OGaD. They are influential in the low end. They give me the space to work, run the door, and take up profits. At the same time I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, sew up their wounds. They look away. But OGaD has connections. Smugglers from the Starboard Belt. Mercenaries working for the corporations on Ember. If they can source the stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance. Sabine sets down their slate, their notes complete. This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive, but I think we can do it. Why help me? Sabine walks away to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones. Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead. You nod and leave, Sabine still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up through the panels of the roof to see if you can see their face. The room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the ground. Well, we did something. Wait for Sabine to acquire the stabilizer. Chic. Should I do work or... What is this? Hardware exchange? Ah. Can I sell these? Can I sell scrap components? Oh yeah. Yeah. Start action. Dual cryo plus trusted trader. Hell yeah. All shipment for application stack in the back of the market, but only trusted traders get access to it. Ah, I see. So we just sell stuff. Leet the exchange. What is this? The flow of chits and components in the exchange is complex, but a sharp eye and some tight trades can net you a good margin. What if I put this here? 100% piece of shit? I mean, positive. POS always means piece of shit to me, okay? Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Plus 19 cryo. Plus 2 trusted trader. Hell yeah. Snap up scrap by weight, then parcel it off to traders with a nice markup. You start to get a sense of the traders to trust. Why help the... Yeah, this'll work, you piece of shit. Exactly. Yeah, why help Drago, who basically saved me, when I can make better money somewhere else? Nah, we should. Isn't it one of my... Yeah, repay Dragos. One of my drives. This'll work, you piece of shit. What? What is this? Sick. So, my Mexican best friend, that who lives in Finland, she applied for the Voice of Finland. Because she's actually a good singer. In my opinion, anyway. And she just got invited to a best singy thingy. I'm shitting myself up. That's awesome. Moving on. Oh hell yeah, fingers crossed, yeah. I think she has some on YouTube. Somewhere. I can maybe show you guys. Maybe I can post on Discord if she lets me. Again, the skeleton ring of the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights, like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. Threads still pull, but remain in place, flickering into flow. Between the threads, you see bright shapes, caches of shimmering light beneath transparent crystal forms. Follow the path of a thread across the ring through these forms, then leap off into the void. Yay! Oh, this is my sleep thing, right? You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections, a map of information, of communication. There's so many layers, so many loops that it seems almost impossible to parse, but you begin to try. We're gonna focus on the threads. There are more threads than you can count. You choose one that passes nearby and approach it. As you inspect it, you understand why you instinctively chose the word thread when you first saw them. They're not single lines, but rough, fuzzy things, woven from data strings of all kinds. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes. Not puzzles. One leads to another. There's so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. But then that insistent tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions, as if they were tied around you. I'm feeling the second. Oh. How's that? The second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something. A sphere shimmering above a strange angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. What about the first? First thread leads out, away from the station, into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, pulling the thread to you. They're on a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. You open your eyes. Time is short. Dun dun dun! Hunted! Someone out there is tracking you, following your trail. It won't be long before they arrive. Blame. Well, guess what time it is? It's time to go for some food. Dora the cloud. Something has changed inside you. You can access the data cloud of the eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches. While there, you can use dice and items to access systems and extract data. But be careful, these networks are old and strange. Click the I button at the top of the screen to toggle this view on and off. Yes, quite. Quite a few of them. Let's close the eye for now. Food. It really do be raining. Fungus fan? Memphis doesn't trust people easy, but he notices regular customers in his own quiet way. Alright. Give me that fungus. Incredible stuff. The mouth stings as your sensorium sends warning signals over and over. This is the good stuff. Thanks, Amphis. You're the best. At food. You're also the only one at food that I know of. So, repay Dragos. Not bad. Pay of Dragos' debt. Or Tour. $50 neutral, $50 negative. Is this the one I need to complete for this? If I complete one of these, it'll be fine. I know. Let's see. Neutral or negative? Oh yeah, back in business. I got this, now what? Oh. Whew. I think I need to pee, friends. I believe I need to pee. Another Pokemon! Well, I'll do my stuff first. Thunder Wet Dog. Doc. Merchants willing to run the gauntlet of the healing system are rare, but those that do always return, eventually. Okay, so this is a thing we need to wait for. And I could explore. Getting to know the Rotunda doesn't just mean new place to visit, it means keeping your eye on new arrivals too. Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, +2 dog watcher. I don't know if I want to use. Well, fuck it. I don't need no work. I will explore. Oh yeah, we've explored so good. Yeah, I should go Pisker. Overlook Bar, Sealer Dock, Solheim Docking Bay. Yeah, I'm gonna go have a nap. Nap and then go pee. What? Complete active scenes? What's active scene? Huh? Kita, stranded mercenary. Oh, this one? Dragos? Arrive into a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across a vast dark shape suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures, spilling from holes into twisted shape. The cutter is huge and has been torn apart in some violent encounter. She's beauty, isn't she? Gregor stands to the side, focused on the hulking ship as it is lowered onto the yard. What is it? Gregor laughs. That, my friend, is a great scrap. I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up, and now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragus for this monstrous craft. You can't help but to think of what became of its crew. What happened? What do you mean? He glanced at you. I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. No, what happened to the ship? Not my concern, he shrugs. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragus is visibly excited. I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. The drones start to crawl over the hull, their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in a similar fashion, locked inside the container. The wreck of the SNR rider lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragus on its own, a womb for your rebirth in this strange station? That surely is a choice of words. You shudder. Perhaps if you could learn something about the ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Dragus squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we're up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship emblazoned on its side. Winter Lights. I don't know why I read it in his voice. Winter Light. Let's do it! He claps you on the back. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few and we can make a start. Sorry bro, I got a nap first. A real beauty. Dragus repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting, and then slip out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage. Wait, what drive? You completed your first drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend on upgrading your character. Access your character menu via the arrow button at the top right of the screen. It's like under my webcam, as usual. Let's see. I kind of want to be like a jack of all trades. Self-repair. Use scrap components at home to repair condition. Never mind. That's actually good. I can't get it. Fuck. I would need another point. Interface. Digital interfaces. Just to gain cryo on interface actions. Sunbathe dice action allows energy recovery at home. Sunbathe. Endure. Dice actions display potential positive and negative outcomes. Real secret. Chance to gain energy after any engage action. Well, I'm already at -1 there. Should I... I don't know. Should I put a point in there? Nah. Energy recovered home. I mean, food gives me enough energy. It does cost money, though. I'll put a point here. Bam. Okay. Now we nap. What? What else? What else is there? What else is an active scene? Your mom's an active scene. Okay. What? And long? Maybe I'm just a big dumb, but it doesn't seem like there is any active scenes. Yet there is. Complete active scenes. I would love to. I don't know which one it is. Where is it? Help. Recycles? This one? Maybe this one. Hey you! Want to earn a chit? Ankita stands beside a huge pile of tied together hull plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. My bad. Make it two. Ida laughs. This goddamn station. She sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. Alright, come here then. Across the docking concourse as she begins to split the blading into two bundles. What is it with this place? He asks as she angrily lashes the massive blades together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up to an imposing height, her armor plates creaking, and looks you up and down. Or is it just that you all think I'm an easy mark? Don't need to survive. Kita softens. I get it. I do. She shakes her head. But if I could just go... Oh. If I could go just one cycle without some chumped up grifter trying to take me for an idiot, then that would be nice. Ankita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come on then, enough chat. Got to earn those chits. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Ankita gives you a look. Ship's this way. And she sets off down a gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, pushing through a small crowd of stevedores? Stevedores? What is this word? I've never seen this before. In my entire life. Stevedore. Oh, a dock worker. You could have just said dock worker. Steve. I don't even pronounce that. Merriam-Webster? Stevedore? Hold. Really?
Stevedore.
Stevedore. Not Steve Door. Stevedore. Why are you doing this to yourself? I mean, why aren't I hiring those good folk? She nods back at Stevedores. I bet heaven is enough. They're currently rinsing me for a mooring I can't vacate unless I either fix their ambergris or sell it off as scrap. Ambergris? Is that your ship? You catch on fast. She gives you another of her looks. She rapidly turns another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on our last job and I had to moor up here for a spell. Since then it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mine, so now she's gone dark. She shifts the panel on her shoulder. The upshot is that I'm short one ship mind, with a ton of repairs to do and the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I'd been stranded. So yeah, it's been a time. Anything I can do to help? I don't know, got a ship mine tucked away under the frame of yours? For a moment you aren't sure if she's serious. Ankita swings the blade from her back, almost knocking you over in the process. This is me. He holds the second bundle off your shoulder. You're the first person I met here who might actually be considered helpful. The boss is chewing her bottom lip. Look, you want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. You would be correct. He passes the bundles of plates through the ambergris's outer lock and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. Ankita throws you a couple of chits. Free money! Gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway. Alright, get out of here. Goes back and the lock slams shut. Oh, literally, too. Can I fucking sleep now? I'm so tired. Finally, end cycle. Now I can also go piss girl, maybe. Oh, I was fully expecting like another thing here. Oh, there you go. Well, peace time. I'll be back. Much better. Bruh. Dude. What is going on with Pokemon community game today? I don't think anyone's caught anything. As you close up, a voice echoes down the corridor towards you. Leaper, wait up! Turn. Bang is coming down the corridor towards you, a wonky grin on his broad face. Hey, glad I caught you. Do I know you? He grins. You do now. He puts a hand on your arm. I've seen you hanging around, just want to chat. You staying at that thing? He nods back to the container, shaking his head. Rough. I think it'd be hard to get a start on the eye. He looks away down the passage. What was it all Darren said? The eye opens for us all? Nice idea, but well, not always very practical. He glances back at you. We do our best, but it isn't easy. Erlin? Pass together in the main hallway. No one has told you about Erlin? He's the founder of this play, that's why it bears his name. Oh yeah, Erlin's eye, I forgot. Maybe we need to organize some seminars. Labs. Not really my department though. I'm with systems. Systems? Everything the eye runs on. He runs a handle on the passage wall. This place is a ruin, but systems keep it spinning somehow. At least we try to. He stops you in the quiet passage. Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I saw you around and, well, I know a little about you sleepers. I have a little proposition for you. He glances around. But this is not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, then when you're settled, stop by. Lowers his voice and gives you a dark look. In truth, I need you. If what they say is true about your sleepers, well, there's work to be done. Work. He pats you in the back, his voice, pride and his dark look suddenly gone. Stay clean, sleeper. He walks off down the passage, raising a hand in farewell. What do you mean, stay clean? I mean, yeah, but like, huh? But we did... Yeah, we did help the thing. Let's fix up ambergris. Ambergris. Locked action, skill upgrade required. Fair enough, fair enough. Overhaul repairs. I'll save that for later, or something else. Bookmark with stuff. Yay, ship shape. OGaD help you systematically isolate, remove, repair, and reseal the hull plates. Amber looks better and better by the hour. Rounded. The two is to push it over into the cascading collapse. Huh. Bookmark with damage. The hull is a good place to start. Easy job. Cool. I'ma go now, and I'm oh, this is so much faster than the scroll wheel. Just use WSD. I am going to... Was it the ord exchange? Yeah. Neutral or negative. Let's see. Oh shit. You get cheated on a power converter and exhaust yourself trying to make it back. You could quit before you run up a debt. Damn it. That's fine. We need foods. Give me foods. Give me foods. Tasty. 3 energy plus what fungus fan. I wonder what happens when we get that. Well, we're about to see in Bolting's time. There's a lot going on in this place. This was a not very productive cycle. We got some progress on the ambergris at least, which is nice for Ankita. Hunted. 2 1s and a 5. What is this shit? This is bullshit. More cryo, please. Damn. Tasty. I'm gonna play the lottery. I mean the ord exchange. Wait. Can check that Storm Doctor. First thing you see on entering is the glint of Toshira's implants, like a cat's eyes in the dark of the corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. Entryway is still dark and you push through the sheeting into the surgery. I have it. Sabine stands with the case open in front of them, a set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating in the warm light. Farm light? Yes, the farm light. I have no idea how yet again they trail off. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. I'm the test case? That seems to be the case. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. A gesture for you to sit on the bed. The stabilizer works under a similar principle to an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated. The bean holds up a vial of the would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains which act as passcodes within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its own organs. Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system. He glanced away. At least if the stabilizer is genuine. The only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. They begin readying the syringe. I'll start with a small dose to limit the risk. How sure are you? I'm working with best guesses here. But the case, the vials, it looks authentic. Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. You tap the syringe and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection but with little response. The sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with an incredible speed. Your vision goes wide, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises, like an argument heard from underwater, trickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate. Awake? What happened? The stabilizer is genuine. They sit down beside the bed. I don't know how OGaD gonna acquire the case with this stuff, but they did. Sabine looks troubled, distracted. You should rest some more, but you're going to have to do that somewhere else. They gestured to the door. I have other patients. Sorry. All good. Sabine nods towards the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You're going to need to pay for your next dose. Silence fills the room and they return to their glowing slates. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. I wonder how long have you been out? Sabine? Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that. Okay. I understand. Manage to get on your feet. Nope, to your feet. And wander into the hallway. The queue stretches down the flickering corridor. Oshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. Well, I'm back to full health, so that's nice. Buy a vial of stabilizer? Well, not yet. Do I? 100. Son of a bitch. I mean, fair enough. We gotta make so. Let's work on the ship. Nope, that's not it. Ship. Amber Hull repairs. I'll do this one here. 100% piece of shit. Is this 50% neutral, 50% negative? I'm gonna play with my money again. Oh, not gonna be great, but we'll see. God damn it. Please, not 3 times in a row. Yeah. I gained my money back +1. Great. Great. Bang. We have to go talk to him now. We do. Fine. Sleeper. Then catches your attention as you approach the Havenage building, leaning against the bay door to the side of the entrance. You approach. Easy to come in this way. Security, all that. Gives you a look. You know. He slams a button and the bay creaks open, blinking lights in the dark behind it. You follow Feng inside. You're a bit old, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. The door hisses as it closes behind you. Hiss. Base filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates and things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. Blue screen of death! There we go. There's a chorus of hums that blends into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the room. Oh yeah. And to... Oh, here's... Best. Let's go. Feng leans on a server stack and gestures around. You like it? What is all this? He taps a nearby server stack which bleeps in response. This is my treasure trove, all dredged up from this sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on. Rags. I don't know. He steps over to the towering block speckled with vents. All the systems are built from the original station. One. I don't know. The one Solheim built. We had to invent new components, repair things we never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems into existence. Residents here look up at the Eye and think they are seeing a concrete reality. But this place is a system in constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. He walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow. We're keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new, dragging it away from those corporate origins. He stops. At least, that's what I'm trying to do. Pincer! Hopefully you can catch that one. I'll fucking ban BCG if not. Nah, no banning. We want to keep it here, but... God damn it. Can I time it out? I could technically time it out, I guess. Put him in the corner. He turns back to face you among the flickering machines, humming all around you. I know you can see this too, Sleeper. All these systems in sections. You can, can't you? I mean, yeah. I can see it. Makes sense, right? You're between here and there, between the people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need. Glance at the lights around you, and as you do, they seem to flicker, to realign, to follow your gaze. Feng notices it too. I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you're on the run, though. You're tracking me. He pats you on the shoulder. Maybe I can help with that. There's a lot of old growth in this place. Subsystems I can't see. Access protocols lost to time and decay. Secrets. A shitload of secrets. Yes! Finally! Finally! A catch. 4th time's the charm. I believe. Maybe even 5th. Finally. With your help I can unlock this place. Break off those last ghost limbs of corporate control. Lowers his voice below the hum. Even in Haven there's old growth. Those whose roots trace back into those bad old days. You help me dredge up the past and I'll see what I can do about the tracker of yours. He winks. What do you say, Sleeper? I'm in. Feng bumps his fist, taps you on the shoulder. He meets your eye. You won't regret it, Sleeper. Regrets it in a few moments. Feng passes you a ragged-looking metal tab. A gift, he smiles. It's a Solheim cipher. I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slot that into an old network gate and you'll be able to pull out all kinds of secrets from the notes inside. Okay. He walks you back to the front of the bay. Start by bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use that emulated mind of yours and see what's out there. Get a picture of how things are. Those above. nods at the ceiling. I've granted me an acquisitions budget. I can pay you for whatever useful data you bring in. I know you need it. I do need it. Slams the door button again. Keep it quiet and keep it clean, sleeper. I'll see you soon. You step, blinking, back out into the passage. His flickering lights still in the back of your mind. Alright, what is that one? That would be... disable a tracker, I guess? Help fake chases Leet. Well, we are out of stuff. Oh, great. Right. This data. Right, Wilhelm cipher. And the cycle. Have a little nappy nap. Which probably make it ooh, look at that. All those things. Alright. Food first. Then we should probably go look for that stuff. I'm a fungus fan. What happens now? Well, what'd it do? I don't know. Oh! Sleeper! Memphis calls out to you, a booming voice that echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. He throws a handful of chopped mushrooms into his wok, fire leaping up to meet the oil. I see you, cycle in, cycle out, but we never speak. Tell me a story. What kind? Any kind. He paused to drizzle something from a plastic bottle into the wok. But one of yours. He looks up at you. Nothing stolen. You pause. The spice is rich in your nostrils and think about the kind of story you'd like to tell Memphis. You look at Memphis, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. Perhaps he would enjoy a strange story, something with some spice. A ghost story. Let's tell him a ghost story. You start simple. You tell Memphis about the routines and structures of life as a sleeper. Yes and ARP assignments, the freezing cold transport shuttles, the endless tedious days of work. You make it almost sound normal, as if you weren't all also struggling with your new bodies, your fractured minds, your harrowing depersonalization. This is for effect. Then you explain one assignment, a scrap detail in a facility left to rot for hundreds of cycles. The idea, you tell Memphis, was to rip the place to pieces, turn it all to scrap and load it into freighters. Most of it was machine work, but they sent a couple of you down deep into the facility on a special order. Find the mainframe and disconnect it. You leave a dramatic pause for emphasis' sake. You lean in a little, so the smoke of cooking fills your nostrils, and you tell him of the way the place moved, the way it shifted and changed in front of you. The way corridors twisted and pulsed like intestines. And at the rotten heart of it all, you tell him what you found. An empty suit from which erupted a mass of metal, like a tree, like a forest. Great trunks of ribbed steel... ribbed? Steel exploding from the faceplate. What? Hello? What? Buttresses of silicon stretching up into the shadows. And a mainframe that screamed when you cut it out. Memphis finishes cooking and squints a little at you. Sleeper, he smiles. You're quite the storyteller. He eyes you and you realize that he's trying to gauge how honest you have been in your story. Memphis passes you the meal he has cooked and you take it gratefully. As you eat, he talks, a natural exchange. Thank you, Sleeper. He looks around at the empty market. But my time is done for today and I do not want to keep you longer, so I will make a proposal. He gestures to the plastic boxes of ingredients stacked behind his stall. These are good enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think a couple of cycles ago. They said that across the gap in the Greenway, fresh mushrooms grow. Have you heard this? No. Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me. Memphis begins packing up his things. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap and I worry about leaving my things behind. He smiles. I'm sure a storyteller like you could handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, and if you wish to tell it, be the audience for another story. Perhaps. Consider it. Emphasizes walk away and straightens up. I will prepare a recipe then, sleeper. Good luck with your foraging. You turn away and walk back into the main market, the rich taste of emphasis food still lingering in your mouth. Stores for food, you think. A trade that seems more than fair. I'd say. That's a lot of dry we got. Get to know emphasis. This. Bring emphasis. Girol caps. No cap. Oh, what's this? Oh, whoa, what's this? Unlock containers? Rider crew are eager to get their payload into the ores exchange, and they'll pay a wage to anyone willing to help them. You could buy scrap. Scrap allowance 3. $100% piece of shit. 15 cryo. Plus energy. What? Oh. Okay, interesting. Well, that was a waste of energy, because, you know. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Well, let's go fix the ambergris. How about that? Should be able to do it this time. Yep. Ankita is crouched in the computing core of the ambergris, swearing to herself when you enter. She doesn't look up. This shit's completely ruined the core's connectors when they cut it. He holds up a thick fistful of ragged wires. The ship mind they ripped won't even be usable without replacing these. Throws the bundle of wires across the room. Amateurs. Can you repair it? There's nothing to repair. We need an entire ship mind. Not exactly the first thing you can expect to dredge up from a scrap freighter. Freighter? Besides, fragments maybe, sections were mine, but a complete ship mind? No way. Ankita climbs out of the cooling well where the ship mine should be. The space suddenly crowded with her on the same level as you, towering over you as she stoops beneath the low curved ceiling. Come on, nothing to be done here now. Booyah! Water! Again, I just filled my bottle. Is it hot where you guys are? It's currently raining here. Or maybe there's... might have just stopped. Sounded thirsty. Thanks, I guess. This... It's overcast again? Nice. Your vampire self is grateful, I believe. I bet. She leads you back through the guts of Amber, though you could find the way back yourself. The repair process has left you familiar with the cutter's idiosyncratical layout, all diagonal angles and bundled tubes. What do we do now? Oh yeah, we got coffee this morning. Hell yeah. Extra special coffee. Ankita seems lost in thought, and you focus on the corridors, ducking below conduits and passing through bulkheads. Why am I so itchy? My nose, specifically. Eventually arrive in the galley, though it's hard to tell. Most of the benches and prep surfaces are covered in half-stripped components and welded hull patches. Ankita shoves a box of filters to the floor and sits. There's no way around it. Starts out of nowhere. We need a new ship mind. Where from? Scrap freighter, ore exchange? Hell, find one in the overlooked bathroom. Doesn't matter where, it just matters that we get one. She rubs her forehead. It seems about to do something very stupid. But hey, I came here, didn't I? Want to make a run of it. She fixes you with a hard state. Sleeper. You're all I've got. No crew, no friends. You're it. It looks uncomfortable. I appreciate the time you put in on Amber, and I'm sure she would too if she could. What I'm saying is, if you screw me on this, I will kill you. She leans over and hands you a stack of chits. A big stack of chits. You don't dare to count them. Give me that ship mine, Sleeper. Don't make me regret this. But... besides... Look, just get out of here before I change my mind. You slip out of the galley and head back towards the main lock. As you do, Amber growls and creaks like a caged animal. Reach a hand out to calm her. Lol. Undivided Ankita's ship mine, somehow. I have so many things to do now. Oh, fuck. I should probably do this stuff as well. Solheim Gate, Haven Gate. I mean, I have a Solheim cipher, so I guess I'll do this. Yeah. Wait, what if I click on anything else? Explosive lock. Ah! Holy shit! 39 viewers? What the fuck is this? Meru! Oh god! I need my gear. Oh, helmet. Get it. Holy shit, Landon! What up? 39, I don't have enough pizza for all of you. Everybody lock the fuck in. What is happening? Meru! Let me just shout you out real quick, hold on. Shout out. How was Ray? What did you, stream? What? Oh, we're doing doubles. Thank you, Ria. Thank you.
Just leave down there. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, Dark Souls. Sorry, it's a little bit in the way. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for the raid. Massive. Absolutely massive raid.
Holy cannolis. Okay, I feel like we have.
I don't remember when I've last gotten a raid this big. Hey, Rex Zombie, welcome to the fam. Got to share some love. I appreciate it. For those who don't know me, Golden Nachos. My name is Wadu. I play a different game every day. Currently we're playing Citizen Sleeper. It's been pretty fun so far. Okay, we like you. Oh, you like me? Oh, thanks. I'm so awkward. Muse Medusa! Oh goodness, welcome Raiders. Hi. My stuff is a little bit all over the place. Don't worry about it. Dark Souls 3. I still have that on my wish list. Should I buy it? I'll buy it someday, I'm sure. Hi. I'm not used to having this many people around. Yes, get it bought. English only, please. How's the game? Oh, no games today. Game's going good. It's a bit of a reading simulator, but it's all good. You should definitely buy Dark Souls 3. I'll get it eventually. It just never goes on sale for more than 50% off. That's why I haven't bought it yet. It's been on my wish list for like years. Reading sim time, totally different from Dark Souls 3, but hey. Data actions allow you to extract data from the networks of the eye. They work like the dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right of the action. Oh, that's what it means. If you have one +1 or 2 modifier in the interface skill, you will be given more possible dice to match. You can use any dice that matches the dice displayed. Once unlocked, the data can be extracted. What did you do in what did you do in Dark Souls 3? I mean, you kill stuff, fight bosses, but like, are you doing like a specific build or whatever? I really liked your idea of playing different game every day. 1,337 games so far, and counting. Slap some bosses' asses. Good. Good. I could do this. I'm not going to. I'm gonna use the cipher thing. It's doing normal run strength as always. I like big swords. They've got curved swords. Curved swords. It considers a network system which have been untouched since the Solheim collapse. 8S7 axis. Heck yeah, I usually do a strength build when I play any Souls-likes. One exception might have been a different kind of build in Bloodborne when I played it on stream last time. Last time meaning back in 22, I think. Was it yeah, 22. With a squawk of noise, the old gate flips open, granting access. Okay. I've never seen this game. What's going on? We are a sleeper escaping from some evil mega corporation, I guess. And we ended up in this place called... What was it called? Something's Eye, Ermir's Eye or something. And now we're just basically helping people with their stuff, so they help us. It's I don't know how to explain this game. It's like it's mostly reading, but there's some other events as well. Get to know Memphis. Bankita Shipma, whatever that is. There's a lot of stuff we need to do. Oh yeah, the tracker. No Fang chases leads. Also Landon! Oh yeah, Landon! Right around for me, gotta do some evening stuff. See you later, see you Meru! Thank you for the massive raid. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your evening and night. I'll make sure to take good care of your community who chose to stay, will choose to stay. Thank you. You're welcome. Now I'm like, I'm not sure I'm a very good host, but I'm trying to figure out what to do next. Can I deliver data? Do I have data? I do not have data. Salt system. One Solheim data in the systems. I guess we have a lot of money. Hello, vegan! Hello! How are you? Oops. Welcome in. Just joined after a big old raid from Meru. Hi May. How are the people who came with the raid? How is Golden Nachos, Muse Medusa, Rex Zombie? That's all the ones who followed. I don't know the rest. Hope you guys are doing well either way. I'm good. Fuck yeah. Sealed door. What is this? And some sort of data for this too. Encrypted key. Oh, encrypted key. That's what it is. Cool. I'm good. Just super sleepy this afternoon. How are you? I totally understand. I'm always tired. Mainly due to my own making, but you know. I totally get that. Doing so good, buddy. Weekend starts tomorrow already. I'm hyped. Ooh, tomorrow? Tomorrow? You got an extended weekend? Awesome. Got any weekend plans? Or extendo weekendo? Oh yeah. I guess we want to do this then. I'm just gonna go like, bam. I can't do that. don't have the right... Oh. Oh. I mean, I don't know. Can't do that. Yes! Next week starts late. We're having Summer Olympics with mates. Super excited. Summer Olympics? That sounds... crazy. No, in a good way. Okay, what if I do this? Bypass. Transfer intercept +5 cryo. Oh, extra data. There you go. I think this is what we bring to Fang, right? Finish data. Each member is broadcasting on the open network from here, leaving them open to data extraction. I don't know. Summer Olympics. Like, you guys have like a competition in sports? It's 3. Ah, good. Notice orbited by the remains of a corporate countermeasure broken long ago by hackers. Bypass. Extract data. I guess I'm just hacking. Oh, I get an encrypted key. That's for the thing. Oh, well, cloud. And the data ghost of the eye. As you drift back from the node, something latches onto you. A thread. Strung tight around you. It tethers you in place. A taste. The voice makes you shiver. It soars somehow both distant and close behind your ear. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shape is at your side. It stalks around you, circling like a shark, like a wolf. Entity unknown, astringent, processing. Resist? Oh. Friendly Olympics and alcohol in your breath is actually multiplier, so it might get a bit hectic. Ooh, I like the sound of that. That sounds fun. Whatever it is, it sounds fun. I'm gonna resist. Struggle against the thread and it tightens in response. A glittering garrote. Get out there. Please hold. The thread around you thickens until it is a ring, a cylinder, a tunnel of light circled around you. It is blinding for a moment and then it is gone. As it fades, you see a figure, a creature in front of you. Its strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. What are you? The shape paces around you on lithe legs, although there is no ground here to pace on. Entity, identify, origin, serial, cadence. Figure faces you expectantly. Did I tell them what I am? I don't understand. Sentience questionable. The figure's strange head rotates. Brackish signature. Off and not off. Attempting interface. As the figure speaks, more threads begin to spiral from its head. Thick. Snaking vine-like ribbons that flex and wave. They approach with intent. Stop! Anyhow, work tomorrow, so I need to flee. It was nice to bump into until next time. Sounds good. Have a good night, new friend. Hope you get some good rest as well. I'm just gonna, you know what? I know I just got raided, but I'm gonna take this off because it's fucking hot in here. Raid gear comes off quick. It was a friendly raid. Even if it was absolutely massive. Alright, I have this steering wheel here. Find it over there. There you go. Whew. Back. Welcome back, bestie. Again, head ID guy brought his dog to work, so I had to go say hi. Ah, what kind of dog does he have? Also happy because tomorrow's my Friday. Kinda same in a way. At least pizza wise. Because I'm going to my parents on Saturday, so I'll have pizza early for a couple of days. Stop! The figure halts its threads, its head twitching. Entity. The right entity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentience? I don't know. Let's try the spelling. Schnauzer? I'm not sure how it's spelled, but it's, yeah. I was gonna say you probably missed the C, but close enough. Schnauzer. Aren't those like the sausage dogs? Or am I thinking of something else? Some sausage dogs. You know what I mean, maybe. Like short legs, low to the ground. I don't know. I think those are the ones, but I'm a person. Incorrect. You are an entity. All at once, Hunter's head is directly in front of yours, blocking your vision. You stink of their taste. The one from the sealed dock. Wait, who's the Hunters? Hunter shimmers with fury. I will find access. I will interface. That's a Dashund. Oh, I spelled that wrong too. Don't worry about it. Sealed dock? An entity hides in the rotunda. You are its puppet. Hunter extends a razor-edged thread. I will not be diverted from my task. To close with murderous intent. Strike! Have to go. Have a great stream. It was nice raiding in. Thank you so much for coming in with the raid and for the follow. Welcome to the fam! I should have probably... Well... Here's for those who are still around. There's some other socials I got, including my Discord if you'll wanna join. There's some good people. Most of my community, well, I wouldn't say most of my community. Most of my core community is in there, so feel free to join. If not, all good. Just like to extend the invitation. It's always good to have more people. But hey, you have a good night as well. Or whatever time it is for you. Happy time of day, basically. You lash out with all your force. Not a physical strike, but a focusing spike of interference leaping out like the tip of a spear. Hunter stumbles, shifts, separates. Wake up! Put a little makeup. You open your eyes, blinking back into the station light, shaking with fear. I only lost one health thing. I guess we're fine. Oh yeah, we still got a thing we can do. Those were ones. A 4. Give me another 2. There you go. Bam. One Daemon attempts to protect his nodes, squeaking out protective protocols like a mantra. Too bad. I have already gained access. That's Solheim data. Alrighty, that's pretty much it then, huh? I'm doing the cycle. Sleep now. Ugh. Okay, maybe I don't need the fan anymore. It's a little cool here. Now I have to do a ton of quality checking. The work never ends, eh? The work never ends. That's alright. It's a little close. You got this. You think you can do it all today? Or do you think it'll bleed into tomorrow as well? Oh yeah, where's Fang? Shipyard. Fang's Bay. It's like right there. I do have one data. Soulhound data? Damn. I think I need 3 of these, right? Ish. 15 cryo. Scope in the systems. We have this encrypted key, right? We can open this, right? No, we should. No, that's not it. Not paying money for it. Oh, we need 2. Okay. Yes, we'll see. Well, best of luck. Not that you need luck necessarily. I know you're good at your job. But I guess it's just the muscle memory thing in a way. Verbal muscle memory. Hey, good luck. I believe in you. What is this? Old corporate records, most of them corrupted by a failed system purge. Bye-bye. Oh, I should focus on the Solheim ones. Hold. Havenage. Oh, okay, so this diamond ones. These are Solheim? Not this one, though. Long connection feeds into this isolated node. Its last access timestamp is 1,000 cycles ago. I think 1 day is a cycle. 1 cycle is 1 day. Did I hear a spot of cash tucked away during the collapse? Who hid this and for what purpose? I can't unlock it. I can't do it. Slot Havenish cipher. Gates keep traffic out of Havenish shipyard's internal network. The correct cipher can grant you access. I don't have it. I only have data. I don't have ciphers. Well, I guess we gotta wait because we don't have. We do have this one, but I don't have this input. I gotta wait. I'm gonna go eat because good. Would give energy. Energy give dice. When have energy, can do more. What I'm saying, basically what I'm saying. Ship mind core. Where would I possibly find that? Let's go for the bar. Buy rations. I'll keep some expired solemn rations behind the bar for those weary spaces who will ask why the Overlook doesn't serve food. Get a drink for 6. I'm not sure if your frame can metabolize alcohol. But this fungal drink fermented along the greenway seems like a good test. Did I do it? Let's do it. Overlook regular. Overlook isn't exactly a restaurant, meaning the only way you'll gain trust around here is with a stiff drink. Let's see what it do. Oh, it gives energy. Interesting. It's a little more expensive than the food. A total of 3. So this gives 1 and it costs 6. The food one gives 3 and it costs 15. Well, I've sure had a drink. Fighter. Danger, danger! High voltage. Doesn't this also give it energy? Yeah. Well, it's whatever, really. Might be a negative one. Ah, my condition. Work is hard at the dock hot. And you collapse before your shift is over. The crew take pity on you and make sure you get your cheats. Aw, cheat. Do it again. Yay. Handling the hull plates and shattered structures takes work. Keep your head down and before long the shift is done. So I have to have positive ones? That's probably a negative. I mean neutral. Where's stabilizers? I mean, I'm still stable. I don't want to do that before I'm feeling less stable. What else can... Oh, the art exchange. Gimme money. Gimme money. God damn it. I said give me money. Not take my money. Dang it. I need a drink after that shit. Mainly because it gives me energy. Yay. Also, it'll help us become a regular, which is nice. We can get more stuff out of it. Column data, bam. Alright, let's hope we can get a better action dice after the cycle begins anew, as I say. Hunted! 3 more. Shit. Ah, sucking out. Wait. Oh, am I on 3 energy because I drank? I did the booze thing. Well, I mean... What should we do next? Passage into the low end? Some spaces caused some trouble in the low end, yet again have imposed a toll for entry. No one gets in without paying. Do I have to do this every time? Because if I do, then shit. Hand over the cheats to yet again, enforcer, and he nods you through. Whoa! Holy shitters, this opens a whole new thing. What? I mean, I was kind of expecting that, I suppose, but I'm like... Low end. What do we do here? Play tabla. Tobacco filter caps can be heard in every concourse in the low end as the residents play rotating rounds of this game for cryo. Risky. Or block maintenance. Maintained by the residents, the ramshackle blocks are always in need of repairs. Helping out is a good way to make friends. No one knows you here. You'll need to change that if you want access to the low end's residents and facilities. You know what? We're gonna change that. Oh yeah. You refit the long-broken fans of a family's air filters. They insist you join them for dinner, and the children are delighted by your presence. You didn't give me food, though. Nah, we're not gonna do that. The rest... Oh, can I go? Oh, I can totally go here. Yet again, ancient. Oh, yet again? No, no, yet again. Yet again. Yet again. Game, hello? Hey, we need shade. I mean... I'm just stealing data here. I'm a hacker. I guess. It's a 1. Dang it! I need it. I need it so bad. I need it so bad. And I'll give you some data. I mean, get some data out of you. Last one. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, encrypted key. I needed that. I needed that for opening the seal dock. Bam, bam, bam. Start action. The maglock thunks open and you can remove it from the entryway. On to the next one. Next one? What do you mean? Oh. Neo Vend, mysterious machine. decaying vending machine. As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. Roger. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, settled into an alcove in the side of the dock. Kind of upright cabinet, it is covered in faded logos and messages, from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor, intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. The manufacturer is listed as NeoVent, and you remember an advert from long ago, squeezed among all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which chirpily sang that name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Enter your registration, chirps a pre-recorded message, catching you off guard. Press some keys. Reach for the keypad and something begins whirring. At first it sounds like servo motor starting up, but it quickly becomes a whisper, whining, then a multitonal voice that emanates from NeoVent. Entity. The hiss. Entity. Speak with me. I don't know if that even comes through the mic. Who's there? There's a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath before the machine speaks again. I have need of you. You have need of me. It does. The squeal comes again and you see that it is the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place. So that each time the servos can be orchestrated to produce that whining voice. I'm not sure I can produce a whining voice. You are in danger. Are you the vending machine? A squeal. Chose this vessel for its seclusion. Please listen. Machine creaks. You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you. Screech rattles through the empty dock. Remember the strange head, the figure. Threads closing in. Hunter. Hunter protocol. It dazed your signature. Sun and wine sets your teeth on edge. What does that even mean? What do you mean sets my teeth on edge? Edge of what? My mouth? My gums? They're already on my gums. Big ol' water! Hello, sir, friend. You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. You close your eyes and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum. Emulated minds are adaptable. Move where neutrons cannot. The mechanism resets, but emulation makes you target. Ow. Inchino escaped. Pickle! Look at all those pickle emotes. Hunter searches for legal entities. NeoVent screeches. You are sentient, therefore illegal. Servers jar the vending machine's casing as they reset. Hunter searches for me also. Hide in this machine. You look at the ruined vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure. Encounter Hunter. Need entity outside machine. Light flickers. Need you. Screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station. Ghostly. Reddit. The cloud. Points along the rim glow in deep red. Hunters always gathering. Too much data. Must build nests. Explains NeoVent. Masters are gone, but continues hunt. Bring this data. Raid its nests. Still I'm starting. You see all. Do small favors. Now I'm starting. Why do small favor when can do big favor? I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to say that. Porcelain! Heck yeah, get it done! You got this. How are you? How are you? I'm alright. A little tired. You know, the usual. But having a pretty good time with this game. Got a big raid from Meru. Was very awkward, as I always am. Yeah. How about the pickle? How's you? Because that's what I've asked to do. Small favor? Take a few stamina pots with you for that one. Might come in handy. Why can't you? Hunter will fight me, and killer will come. Machine trembles with effort. I cannot leave machine. Connections must remain closed. Bring offerings. Save self. Even says pointedly. Mutual need means friends. They conclude, tired of the conversation. The whirring amplifies and then suddenly drops, as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades and your left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, with whirring voice ringing in your ears. What an interesting thing, another drive. Free in the oven. What's the weight jar? Investigate the wreckage. Yes, quite. We are out of actions. Wanna buy stuff? I don't want Solheim stuff. I don't have Solheim, I have Haven stuff. What else? Noodle factory and delivery. Express delivery. Engage +1. Oh, we can use this as work. Or we can make noodles. Minji is a kelp stack in the basement and he makes noodles from the seaweed. He doesn't pay much, but he'll feed anyone who doesn't shoot. Okay, that's good to know. Delivering noodles to the nameless units at the low end takes guts and a certain fearlessness when it comes to asking for tips. Lol. Fuck tip-based work. Just fuck it. Founders Gap. Pay for passes. Reach the greenway, you need to pay for a pass. A practice invented by the spacers moored here. They call it Founders Ferry. 150, I can't even afford that right now. What about this? Towering transit hub. Enter a scaled spoke. Second network of service passages and makeshift tunnels cut through the spoke as if it were a hive. There are no maps here. Danger. Just with precarious elevators and stairways, the spoke can be navigated from the outside, but the climb requires bravery. I'm not brave. Spoke climb. Spoke is layer after layer after layer of dense urban fabric. No way to explore it is vertically. Well, like I said, we're out of stuff. Stuff being action dice. Time to go rest. The cycle. Once again, the cycle begins anew. Ooh, yes. Yes. We got the small dice. Where's the Solheim? Solheim. Bam. Bypass. Extract. Yes. Oh. A glim in the dark catches your eye as the orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance. It's looking for you. I'm not sure if I can hide. Can I? Hide. Slip down into the coastal structures of the eye, a feeling like passing through a cloud as their data structures deform and reform around you. Another glimmer catches your eye, closer now, a roving orb, wreathed in tentacles. Flickers, jumps once, twice, and it is here. Hunter is here. Paying for last night. Oof. Lenny and I did a short trucking trip. Feet are on fire. Damn it. I don't have my cams connected, otherwise I would have streamed it. I'm kinda glad you didn't, because I would have missed it. Probably. Unless you started earlier. Gotta finish my room so I can block the back. Make it so Finnish. Put all the Finnish flags in there. That'll help. Hope you can get it done soon. I miss pickle streams. Entity, submit to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you in that unpleasantly familiar way, waving threads, creating a cage. Struggle. Push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You're caught by whipping tendrils. Feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. Uh-oh. Push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing. Comes the scream from behind. Oh, you're already gliding away, back to your anchor body. That too. I know you have a streak, so that's another reason. You know, it's like 1:30 AM when I started. I would have been up, still. Like an hour. But yeah. You're awake, dizzy, distorted, safe. I just needed the data, me. Thanks, Bay. I got you your data. That's not the data. That's the data. Put money back there, damn it. Not action. Delivering. Now we go back. As you enter the bay, Feng is nowhere to be seen. Banks of servers and machines blink out of the dark in staccato rhythms, unseeing eyes of the station's digital ghosts. Shitheads! Feng's voice echoes from behind the stack, followed by the hammer of a fist on a metal casing. Snake is shitheads. Who's snaky? Sleeper! Feng's smiling head pops from behind the stack. Just the emulated consciousness I have been eager to see. Come back here. You pick your way between the thrumming stacks, try not to trip on the dark, loose bundles of cables that blanket the dark floor. Being set in front of a set of monitors mounted to a stack. Tell me, Sleeper, what do you see here? Bing waves at a monitor to his side, glowing with pale lists of information. You lean in closer, looking for the links in the data. Tables seem to be filled with personal information, names, genders, dates, ID numbers, all the markers of institutional records. Shitheads. I just drink energy drink to get energy. I don't drink coffee because it irritates my stomach. Yeah. I mean, maybe. You might get a crash though if you drink energy drinks though. I mean, I don't know how your body handles it. I guess it also depends on the type of energy drink. Why do but I drink it anyway? Addiction! I'm just kidding. People? People, yes. But whose people? Olheim? Bingo. That's the terminal. Pulled this from the old data you brought in. All employees of the Eye's original owners. And Lynn's Bastion scrolls the list down. This one. This is a snaky shithead. He stabs at the screen with a finger. The name reads Hardin Hurst. Hard in. How fast you can take? I like sipping them over time. Yeah, probably if you jog it, you might crash. Earlier. Crash out. Crash out? Maybe not crash out, but you know what I mean. Who's Hardin? That's this thing, giving you a sideways look. It's the thing. He drags a stool out beside him and motions for you to sit. There just so happens to be a Hardin Hurst in Havenage. Wait for a reaction. Havenage? That's it. It's right here on the station now. Bing leans back in his chair. Just think about it. Decades ago, Hardin worked on the station as Bing leans across to look at the monitor. Senior Strategic Operations Executive. He raises his eyebrows at you. Can't be bad for me when they taste and feel so good. Yeah. That's definitely how it works. I do love my mango monster, mango loco. So good. Sometimes it can make you tired too. I forget how it happened. How, but it happens to me sometimes. That makes sense to me. Our Hardin was keeping the money coming in for Solheim. He defined priority growth initiatives by making sure the extractors they contracted out to were hooked in the system that outsourced all the risk and kept the profit. Good old Hardin shuttled thousands of Palladium Rush workers into an infrastructure, which meant that their cut of the work they did went straight back to Solheim. How do you know this? I grew up here, Sleeper. This is my history. I'm a child of the collapse. I think there's back to his screen, staring hard at the strings of code flickering by. Before I was born, my parents were Solheim contractors. They ate in Solheim canteens, worked on Solheim ships. They breathed Solheim air and slept in Solheim beds. Can you say Solheim a few more times? Beng's voice rises as he speaks, his hands fists on the terminal's edge. And the work that paid for that existence? The cycles of hard extraction out in the belts? Solheim took their cuts. This was a company town, so to speak, and my parents were just another in the long line of freelance contractors willing to risk their lives for a shot at anything other than poverty. Disposable. Probably something to do with the receptors. The caffeine blocks them, but the brain knows you're tired. Brain! Sleep, what's that? Is it a snack? Sounds like it could be some sort of snack. Mr. Mime. This guy. Stepping at Hardin once again with his finger, strategized all that, did the sums, and then somehow, thousands and thousands of cycles later, it's still going, still here, crawling in the walls like some shithead snake. Survived the revolution. Surely it can't be him. Lang relaxes a little. Who knows? Thirsty and smiles. We're going to go and find out. OGaD, it's the Mr. Mime. Hardin is now a big shot in the shipyards, just a few degrees back around the eye from here. Bing brings up a map of the lower eye. I have opened it. I can go there. Image might be born out of Erlin's revolutionary zeal, but a flat hierarchy it is not. Hardin happened to float to the top. Bing zooms in on the far yards. Bing grimaces. Thing is, I don't have access to those systems. The shipyard crew is pretty paranoid and they don't like anyone from systems digging around in their stuff. Plus, we need more than just the name of a Solheim executive. We need proof. Bing holds up a thumbnail-sized drive. It's very small. That's fun. It's a thumbnail. Well, people have different sized thumbnails. Please. That's where this little creation of mine comes in. I call it a Ripper Worm. Oh look, what a big surprise. Nobody caught it, Mr. Mime. It's been so rigged today. There's been like one catch this whole stream. He does the drive between his fingers. He'll rip through any digital storage and spin out a silken thread of filtered data. This one is set on the scent of Hardinhurst. He ends the door. Getting into the compound might be tricky. He puts a hand on your shoulder. But you, however, have a particular knack for remote access. And grins. If you can extract yourself a Havenage cipher from a Havenage agent, they sometimes carry them among their data caches. You can crack... nope. You can crack open the compound's network and slot the worm in through any open port. You never even need to go near the shipyards. What do you say, up for it? Yes! What's in it for me? Ruining your corpse snake, not enough? Find the information, I'll start work on that tracker of yours. What do you mean start? You should be already working on it. They're gonna come for me and I'm gonna die. Frank scratches his chin. Anything the worm gets, it'll send it back here to me. Something wrong here, and I aim to get to the rotten core of it. Billy Feng digging through data among the wires and machines of the old station. As you walk out, you try to imagine the eye as it once was. A vast machine, running smooth and strong, directed by people like Hardin. A vast Solheim-built machine into which thousands poured from the surrogate systems, looking for a new life. The hope of a better future, engineered to line someone else's pockets. An idea you are intimately familiar with. Ugh, I might have to wear my brace tomorrow, my wrist is killing me. I'm sorry. Probably because it's been a lot of work. And it's maybe a little inflamed? Inflamingo. Anyway, yeah, it's probably a good idea. You think of Hardin, still alive, still part of this place, and wonder if the past is ever truly past. Inflamed, yeah. There you go. Physios on Monday next week. That's when my assessment is done. 1 hour, then every other time half an hour. 3 appointments, but up to 12 I was told they cover. I'm curious what they're gonna say and teach me. Do a barrel roll. Haggle over prices. Skill upgrade required. Damn. You and the merchants know these fragments are overpriced, but are they willing to admit it? You'll get one chance to see. No. 60. Well, I wasn't about to do that anyway. Helping JC's leads. What was it again? Level the ARS and not try to forget the bottom of the mystery first. Well, it's probably this stuff. Oh, but I have such high number things. Hunter nest. What you can gather, this nest contains thousands of name strings. Are these Erlin's eye residents? No, porcelain. She'll be fine. I don't think the wrist stuff is anything serious. Just an annoyance. I mean, I guess you don't... In Flamingo. I guess you don't wanna... kill it too bad. Please get well soon. Yeah. Indubitably. Why are you fine? Look. Yes, go on. Give me the cipher. I don't have it. I think I needed that, maybe. I can't do any of these. Just need like the lower input things. Play F1 tomorrow? Probably not. It's not planned anyway. Oh, I can go away. Look. Why? Why do you want me to play it so bad? I mean, it's fun, but like... the fuck? Well, I can't do any of those. Love the game. So smooth. Smooth operator. I mean, it's pretty fun. I haven't actually... well... in a few days. I've been on my co-working run. Been editing the clips. I want to get to the 10-second reviews thing. I don't even know how I'm gonna complete it or do it, but I want to get it started. What's this? All materials assist the shipbuilder. Like beans! Feel like a baked bean! You don't have connections, but you do have skills. If you can get a shipbuilder to notice them, you might be in. As a newcomer, you can only gain favor by grabbing a load of materials and asking the nearest yard hand where to take them. Who do you know the shipyard is to work there? No tourists here. I'll tourist my way. I'll work. 5 cryo. This is shit money. That's fine. We're here for the good result. Ate beans and toast this morning. Ooh. How was it? I don't think I've ever had that thing. Efficient extractor. I'll extract your mom. Oh, cool. Alright. Lead time. I can find my bed container. I don't like maple beans. I don't like breakfast beans. What about brunch beans, lunch beans, dinner beans, supper beans? Oh fuck, I'm starving. Marvin, I'm starving. Starving Marvin. Fungus! I don't really know where to get these. What is this? Scrap combo? Oh, hell yeah. The hunters are coming. I don't know how the British do it. They put them on the pan and toast them. I don't know. I have no idea. It's good, but it missed the sausage and tomato. I like raw onion with it too. Maybe corn. Damn. I'm gonna go get them today at 11:30 to 12. I really like tomatoes, that's why. Same here. I'm not a... the tomato not good. In my opinion. Was that here? Oh, hunter data. Do we have hunter data? No. We need 3. There's no way I'm going outside tomorrow. You don't wanna burn? Totally understandable. Where was I? What? Did I somehow... Eh? I was working somewhere. Forgot. Forgot where. Dock? Oh, it's sorty. Maybe I can only do it every now and then. I hate Blood Marys. People keep saying, oh, you just haven't had a good one. No, I'm good. Maybe you haven't had a good one. I don't know. Oh, let's get a drink so we can get this. We can become an Overlook regular. Glass shatters on the steel bar beside you and the haunts don't take long to fall. Hey, haunt! Laser calls across the low room. What are you doing here? Laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? Just gonna ignore him. Because isn't that also the mirror thing? Oh. Oh. The... I'd say Bloody Mary 3 times. The mirror she appears, yeah. Punch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly. Reason, please. Ouch. A voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. Then you see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into hard vacuum. Allah, owner of the Overlook. I like her tattoos. Very cool. As you turn back to the space, the second glass comes sailing through the air. Catch! Reach up a hand and the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Yeah, I could have guessed that. Still did it. Oh, yellow. Like the satanic things without it being satanic. Like what? I don't often have glass in my drink, but when I do, it's glassy. Aww. Through the haze of glass and Gerol vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. A thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. Dang, girl. Now flanked by other figures, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. Touch your arm and it feels wet. That would be blood, I guess. One helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles as it is cleared and a fresh measure of Girol is glugged out in front of you. What the fuck is Girol? Same hand, warm, heavy. Falls on your shoulder once more. You know when Wendy's adding nuts? Wendy's nuts? Get it? Wendy's nuts? G-roll. Mushrooms? Missed my message. Which one? Wendy's nuts fit in your mouth, huh? Like a love on forehead, like it would be on forehead. Want to make a huge fire pit where I jump through it. Careful. Careful. Don't hurt yourself. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Tala flops onto the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound and someone places a bottle of alcohol in a metal tin and tweezers on the bar. He disinfects them and then turns to you. Please watch the new Avatar next Tuesday. I want to talk about it. Tuesday? I mean, where would I see it? Specifically Tuesday. That was an ambitious catch. He smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm. A little bit, but ambitious. You don't feel the pain, only the string of status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. I don't watch movies on Tuesdays, okay? Well, I count it as Monday. Even if it's technically Tuesday for me at that point. But I don't think we'll be watching that next time. Hey, water, you want some rain? Because I have lots. I already had some rain. In fact, it might be over now. I hope it's over. I want to go work out, but if it rains, then yeah. Watch her. It all works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard, all the time tapping the tweezer tips in little rhythms that only she can follow. You ever think about thinking? You think I think? That's funny. Been raining every day. Every single day. I'll take rain. I like rain. It's an annoyance when I have to go out, but I like rain when I don't. Tala smiles to herself. So, you've been on the eye long? Long enough. Laughs. Hey, you don't need to act tough with me. Splinter clings into the tin. Not everyone is like that, idiot. They don't all hate you. She glances around. Not the regulars. Maybe they fear you. Maybe they're just curious. I don't know. But I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. Safe place, let's go! I know what it's like to be new in this place. Trust me. It meets your eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. Aww. Is this the beginning of a new love story? You know the rations we've got aren't much and the company is limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar, and if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. We'll be safe. Usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. Places her tweezers in the tin with a click. The clink. My leg! That's you, sleeper. Here. Slides the glass of Girol to you. This'll help. Wait, I thought Girols are mushrooms. This is like a game-specific thing. Yeah, everybody says mushrooms. Or some cheese cutters. My leg. She stops, her hand still on the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? Let's find out. She laughs. Just don't sit here too long. I need to see you become a real regular. She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does, and before long is retelling how she threw the spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic action. The gestures in your direction, you instinctively look away, like to the worn surface of the bar. You take a sip of this roll. The earthy fungal tone. Oh, okay, so it is like a fucking mushroom drink. That's gross as fuck. The earthy fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old, feels good. Feels good, man. Well, that's pretty much it then. For the stream, I guess we'll do something. Input 2. I don't have input 2. Input 2. No. Yes. Nest is a tangle of algorithms recursively generating possible Solheim communication codes. Extract. No! Ice monkeys! Hello! It doesn't hurt playing 1 hour F1. I gotta get to my workout, man. I gotta get to my workout, man. Gotta do it. Hello, Watu. Hello, chat. What are we playing today? We are playing Citizen Sleeper. Hard to explain what kind of game it is. Imagine putting your health before gaming, people. Not even my health necessary, I just want to get strong. Sci-fi game? Yeah. We're like some sort of synthetic being that escaped from like an evil megacorp. Now we're trying to just freaking survive out here, man. Freaking do it, man. We already have. Oh, yard clearance. At least I know the ship is salvaged. The Struggles always says break it down. We don't. I mean, it's tough. Red Cutter Dragons is brought into salvage's history to discover if you're curious. What does that mean? Oh, this is the Winterlight thing. Yeah, let's do this. Danger? Come on, it's danger. Oh, Drago's nerve. Dragos seems nerve. Drago seems increasingly nervous about your presence in the yard. You're not sure if he's going to hold his nerve much longer. I'm trying to help you here, bro. Clearance. Like, graphics are cool, yeah. I mean, it's mostly a reading sim with like events and stuff, but yeah. Alright, we'll sleep and we'll end. Oh, is the hunter thing gonna happen now? Not sure. Although the first Matrix is such a good film, might be top 5 best movies of all time. God damn. Monkeys! How is Mr. Monkey? As monkeys. Dun dun. Uh oh, Cynical Bounty Hunter Ethan. Hold it there, sleeper. Comes a voice from behind you. Don't you run. Listen. Good, good. And pats your coat down. You know your master's voice. Then spins you around. He's wearing a white smirk and a slick jacket, and you immediately know he's terrible news. You get all the way out here and then stayed put. That's a cruel laugh. That's a sleeper thing. You're my first. Is that a sleeper thing? You're my first. Doing okay. We'll take doing okay. Would you rather rent 2 specific movies or subscribe to the platform for 16 years, only see one of the movies, but you'll get 500 other movies? The 2 movie price 10. Aw. Subscribe platform for 16 years and only see one of the movies, but you'll get 500 other movies. I don't understand the questions. One of the specific movies? Yes. Depends. I mean, that's how much I want to see those 2 specific movies. Will I be in the mood to watch the 500 other movies? I mean, I'm already watching YouTube so much that I wouldn't have time to watch anything else. But I mean, I choose the 16 for 500. I don't know. Person who watched them for free. Yeah. Pirate Bay. That was not an option. Alright. You barely hear him. You notice the handgun he has leveled at your chest, and it's hard to take your eyes off him. He reaches down with his other hand and slips some kind of ring out from a belt loop without taking his eyes off you. Making it to the eye, though, that's pretty good. Place isn't so bad. Bars, markets, people. I pull most of my contracts out of asteroid caves or off of godforsaken moons. Splits a ring into 2 perfect circles. Not to hit civilization when there's so much space to pass through. Who are you? Just a freelancer on a contract? He reaches over to slide the rings around your wrists. Go easy. Make a break for it. See a chance the moment his eyes leave you to watch the rings. You spin, knocking him away, sprinting down the corridor. Then the shot rings out, echoing off the metal so loud it hurts your ears. Bullet hole smokes in the wall beside your head. God damn. You freeze and then close the gap. This is a very boring routine. Trust me, I've seen it all before. He slips the ring over your trembling wrists. Why did I fucking stop? I just realized rent was said, so either way you don't own what you buy. What a lovely word. Well, I wouldn't call it renting a thing buying it. You're just paying for a service, essentially. Which is the same case with subscription. Ethan nudges you to start walking. Do the ship and home. Whistles. Going easy. Tumble down the corridor, hands behind you, your mind racing. We can work this out. Can we? I don't see much in the way of assets in your possession. Ethan yawns and continues to nudge you down the corridor. Aim to come all the way out here just to head back to SNR right away. The tracker of yours makes this too quick. I was hoping you'd put up a bit more of a chase, you know? Running battle through the bright market maybe, or hold out in the low end. There's a few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while I asked around. You walk on in silence for a little longer, desperately trying to think of a way to escape. The SNR tracker will be the death of it. Yeah, I have an idea. Ethan interrupts your thoughts. How about on the way back to the ship we stop for a drink? I'm buying. Laughs at his own joke. miss Blockbuster, you could buy a rent. Companies know they make more from subs than just adding it into the price. The new cars are having that issue. Lol. Yeah, I've heard about some weird shit going on with some cars. I think BMW was one of them. A better idea. Better not be one of those where you do a dramatic pause and then try to jump me. I'm pretty tired of that. Although, music then, I got myself thinking, what's the rush here? Here we are in one of the most lawless joints in the circuit systems. We are heading for the exit. Pause, and you trudged on in silence. Okay, here's the idea, Stacy then. You and me, we make a little agreement. Here are the terms. Don't shoot the face. You run or leave or try to abandon the eye, I shoot you. Plot or scheme, you try to kill me, I shoot you. But, he smiles. Did you say you pay for no ads on YouTube? Nope. Never done it. I did have the YouTube Premium for a month because it was a trial you could do. Never paid it. You can also buy the movies. Okay, they're worth it, but I have a few movies I bought. All the Lord of the Rings. Think of all of the Hobbits. And some others. By the way, fuck this second movie. What's the trailer for fourth movie? Ew. Brother, ew. You can meet me at an establishment of my choice. Every few cycles you pay my tab, I don't shoot you. Pauses. You don't pay my tab? Rolls his handgun. You get the idea. I'm gonna say I know how to stop ads on Twitch and YouTube. I don't do it, but I don't know how. 9/11. Police, I'm getting ads on my YouTube and Twitch. Help. I mean, I use an ad blocker. Works. Well, it don't work on my phone. But that's okay. I don't use my phone other than... Well, I still don't really get ads on my phone. To be fair. Custom script. Hell yeah. Letting me go? Not at all. It's called open custody. You're free to mooch around the eye as long as you keep paying up. Stretches. You know, I really thought I was going to have to kill you, but this is so much better. He clicks something at his belt and the rings release from your wrists. I'm going to see if I can find my old stool at the compressor club. Come see me there. He's then gonna choose, squinting down the sight. Let me just remind you, that body of yours is one big tracker, so don't even think about leaving the eye. Oh no. I think this is supposed to happen no matter what you do. Hey, you caught a Pokemon, let's go! Finally. Big enough tonight, I think. Ethan turns and strides off down the corridor, slipping his handgun away. Mix of relief and terror you feel is overwhelming. Is that a movie? What are you going to do? Do a barrel roll! What's the new drive? Pay Ethan's tab? Wait for Ethan to run up a tab. Maybe if you manage to pay his tab, Ethan will leave you alone. Wishful thinking, perhaps. Well, what else can you do? Comedy show? Right. Well, that's it, I guess. That was an interesting little thing. Last second. Let's autosave 29 seconds ago. I think I'll play some more. Hey, what do you want, hail? I got some of that too. Not right now. I want to go to the outdoors gym. I don't want hail raining on me necessarily while I'm there. Also, guess who's on her period again less than 2 weeks? Okay, this is a problem, Pors. This is a problem. This needs a solution of some sort. I'm sorry. It's not my fault, but I'm sorry. You're having to go through it. Done with this birth control? Yeah. Seems like that's the cause of it. That's some bullshit, man. There has to be a better option. Or sharing all kinds of info. She is the TMI girl. Just kidding. I don't mind it personally. What about capsule? I have 4.9k points. Fuck my life. Huh. How'd you like it? It was pretty cool. Lots of reading, but I don't mind it. It definitely goes to the play more category of games, which is how much is it? Can I see it from here? Playing 758 games. You're cool, Pors. You're cool, Ice Monkeys. Everyone is cool in this chat. Facts. Straight up facts. Alright, the TMI boy. Heck yeah. Yeah. Too bad for women on birth control makes everything else worse. It depends, I guess. Like, once again, it's different for everybody. Obviously, I don't know, actually, because, you know, I'm not a whammon. But yeah. Unfortunate side effects. If we're all cool, who is the warm one? I'm lukewarm at best. Definitely not hot. Lukewarm at best. But yeah, that was Citizen Sleeper. Water, of course. No! I'm so cold. Cold-hearted bitch. That was Citizen Sleeper. I liked it. We gotta find some of the raid. Tomorrow we're gonna play Calanoro demo. Ooh, Mayhem streaming. It's been a while. Fuck, Ruya streaming. Never mind, we're going there. I thought you said Pro was hot. No, I'm not. I'm never. I mean, I am. Demo. You make people have fluctuations in emotional states, mess with the hormones, cause this and other things. Yeah, I know. I know. Over 15 minutes demo. I doubt it. We're rating Ruya Cross. Have you played Theme Park Tycoon? Maybe. Maybe? I have a Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 coming up by next week. Or the week after. Last demo was over 3 hours. 3 horrors. It was. Later. Thanks for stream. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Yes, sorry. We're still at 16 viewers. That's crazy. So many stayed. Well, I don't know how many is of the community. Usually it's like 8 to 10. So there's definitely some extra people here. And I appreciate all of you so much. We're gonna bring this big old raid over to Ruya. She's playing Resident Evil 4. You're welcome. My welcome what? Thank you all for hanging out. Much love, as always. Hope you all have a wonderful time of day. You are welcome. Oh! Yeah, thanks. Like I said, Ruya, Resident Evil 4. Not sure what Nom's playing. Sims, maybe? Not sure. We are welcome? Yes. We are. Yes. Always welcome. Okay, send raid emotes, send headbangs, send pizza, and at least say hi to Ruya. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome, Noel. Yeah, bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.